What's up, guys? So we are back from Monterey, California, and I am completely exhausted. I was gone for a week on our Countach Rally, and it was an honor to host Countach owners from around the world and all of our fans and all of our enthusiasts that supported us. We have an incredible series. It's going to be 3 parts, so don't forget to subscribe now because trust me, it is some awesome content from the Countach Rally. Basically, an inside look at the beginning of the rally, the first day of driving down to Monterey, Laguna Seca, Quail, and Pebble Beach concourse. So subscribe, like, and trust me, we've got some great content. So today, we're going to show you guys sort of the last minute details before the cars left 2 weeks ago. And it was a crazy week then. I got a call Monday, and this is 2 weeks ago, Monday, that the trucks were arriving, basically each truck a day early. Now, if you know anything about temperamental cars and you know anything about Italian cars, you know that managing 29 vintage Lamborghinis is no small feat. And a huge thank you to our incredible team. Imagine during the entire rally, only 4 cars went down. Of those 4 cars, they were all back running within hours or by the next morning. So throughout the rally, all of the owners, all of the Countachs made it to every single event. This is a huge success. I was telling a few other collectors about this, and they didn't say it was just your team, you had pure luck. But a huge thank you to Chris, Gio, Ray, Vinny, Hooper, and Ruben. You guys did an incredible job, and you made this event a success at the end of the day. So, essentially, I get a phone call, and I'm told that the trucks are arriving early. And we had 12 cars essentially leaving from this region, 10 cars actually leaving from Miami, from Curated, and these were cars that were a few of our own cars, but basically customers and clients' cars that we were preparing last-minute details. Now, one of the cars was the LP400S, our project car, the black on tan low body car. And, you know, we've been driving that car, we've been using that car, we rebuilt the carburetors, we did the interior, we've done a ton of things to prepare it. New tires, suspension bushings have arrived, and even a ANSA Sport exhaust. And we basically thought that car would be perfectly ready for the event. And unfortunately, a day before it was supposed to be loaded, the car decided it did not want to start. Now, our guys started to work on it, and last minute, we decided that we were going to load a completely different car. We had Plan B, which Plan B included my purple SE30. We decided to load that, and a red LP400S that we had recently purchased. Incredible 7,000-mile car. It had like almost $100,000 in service receipts, but we had to actually redo the rear main seal. So the engine was out of it, and we were literally just putting the engine back in. So huddled the team and said, guys, the black car, I think problem solving this at this point is not going to work. I know everything is new on the red car, suspension bushings, cooling system, fuel system, all of the oil lines, so let's just put it back together. So the guys jumped on it, and at about 5 p.m. on Tuesday, and you'll see some of the behind the scenes, we had basically loaded the first 4 cars, and we were trying to finish this car and a few of the other cars. Now, we also had the LM02 Rally Dakar car, we had another Diablo Roadster that was joining us, and obviously the Monaco Grand Prix car, which were all joining us on the second truck. I asked the truckers, I said, guys, it's probably 4 or 5 p.m. on Tuesday, how late can you stay? They told me we are leaving at 11 p.m. So ordered pizza, ordered Chick-fil-A, ordered a myriad of food for the team. And even Albert, Albert, who's normally filming and creating all of our incredible content, decided to roll up their sleeves and help us. And it was all hands on deck. At about 10:20 p.m. that evening, we gave the car a crank. It started for the first time. Started on the first crank, sounded absolutely incredible. We were ready to load the car, and then one of the new oil lines, luckily it was the main oil line going on the top of the engine, not the one that runs oil cooling line on the bottom side through the rocker, because that we would have never been able to fix that. But basically the main oil line on the top of the engine had a small leak, and that was a brand new factory line, so we knew it was a defect. And we made the decision to just load the car and we'll finish it in Monterey. So by 11 p.m., the truckers did not leave. We successfully loaded the last cars and they were off to Monterey. So we couldn't have done this without the guys. We have some incredible stories, an incredible journey, some stressful moments, but it was a complete success. I am blown away. At one point, when all the cars were together on the first day, I had goosebumps, and I was basically about to cry. As you guys know, this was a dream come true for me. It was something that the entire team has been working on. The incredible group from Luxury Rally Club, Nandina, our entire team, and the guys in the back to make this a reality, and we did. 29 cars together. A little bit over, I think 22 or 23 Countachs. The rest were some unique Diablos. So the most incredible group of owners from around the world. We became friends, we became family. It was the perfect weekend. So we have a little bit of a surprise that we're gonna give you guys a sneak peek. At the end of this video, we are gonna show you a very special Countach. We didn't tell anyone that this car was coming, but a dear friend of mine, I guess I begged, pleaded, and he decided to ship the car to California. And it's the 201 mile per hour Bonneville Salts Flat land speed record holder. Land speed record for a Countach, land speed record for a Lamborghini, and the land speed record holder for many years. Built by Albertoni. So we'll give you guys a sneak peek of that while we had it at Laguna Seca Raceway, the WeatherTech Raceway. And then, yeah, we'll give you a few little scenes and some montages. But stay tuned. Part 2 is coming, which will be the first day of the rally, and then Laguna Seca, and part 3 as well. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. I'm completely exhausted, but completely overwhelmed with emotions. The Countach Rally, a historic success. Thank you guys again. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? So we are in the middle of the Countach Rally right now. 30 cars joined us here today at the WeatherTech Laguna Seca Raceway. You can see behind me, some of the cars have left. We're gonna take a little break, but I had to introduce you guys to a very special guest. Sitting behind us, probably one of the most historic Countachs in time. It's Albertoni's Bonneville Salt Flat Countach. Now this was the land speed record holder for 10 years, 201 miles per hour. Fastest Lamborghini for a long time, fastest Countach probably forever. And this actually beat the original record that was placed by Valentino in 1986 at 183 miles per hour. Now, if you don't know who Mr. Albertoni was, God rest him, he passed away in 2014, but Albertoni was one of the most historic, significant Lamborghini technicians and Lamborghini figures for many years. He had one of the first Lamborghini dealerships in the U.S. I believe at one point he was the oldest standing Lamborghini dealership in the U.S., and he was an icon. If you guys remember, he was on the cover of Valvoline oil ads, and there was a very cool ad driving a Countach saying he used Valvoline oil, and he was the guy in the US that if you were servicing your Countach or Diablo, he was the guru. And he built this car famously, and this was based basically on a Quattro Valvole, and it was prepared by his team at a cost of over $300,000. Now, that was a lot of money back then, and for someone to invest that kind of money in a Countach was completely insane. Now, the best part about this car is it hasn't been seen in years. Unfortunately, he passed away, but before that, we probably saw this car a few times in the early 2000s, and we were lucky enough that the new owner joined us here today on the track, and this is history. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and we've got a ton more Countach Rally content coming.